There was once a boy named Arlo who lived in a small, peaceful town surrounded by green hills and sparkling rivers. Arlo was kind and gentle, but he had one big problem. He always expected the worst. If it was a school exam, he thought he would fail. If he tried something new, he believed he would mess it up. Even when something small went wrong, Arlo felt as if the whole world was against him. One morning, he woke up to the sound of heavy rain. The sky was dark and water rushed down the streets. "Just great," Arlo muttered. "This day will be terrible. I just know it." As he walked to school with his umbrella, he imagined every bad thing that could happen. His shoes might get wet, his homework might get ruined, maybe someone would laugh at him. The more he thought about it, the heavier his heart felt. At school, Arlo's teacher, Mr. Hale, noticed his gloomy expression. Mr. Hale was an older man with silver hair, warm eyes, and a habit of planting flowers around the schoolyard. During break, he walked over to Arlo and asked gently, "Why the long face, my boy?" Arlo sighed. "Nothing ever goes right for me. Everything becomes a problem. I wish things were easier." Mr. Hale smiled kindly and reached into his pocket. He pulled out 2 small seeds, one black and one golden. He said, "Let me show you something. These seeds are exactly the same in size, but they grow very differently. Do you want to know why?" Arlo nodded. Mr. Hale continued, "The black seed grows into a bitter, thorny plant. The golden seed grows into a bright, beautiful flower. The difference is not in the seed, but in how you nurture it. Positive thoughts are like the golden seed. They grow into beautiful things. Negative thoughts are like the black seed. They fill your world with thorns." Arlo frowned. "But how do thoughts change anything?" Mr. Hale pointed to a flower bed where colorful blossoms swayed in the wind. "Your mind is a garden, Arlo. What you plant inside it becomes your world. If you think you can do something, you give yourself a chance. If you think you will fail, you close the door before you even try." The words stayed in Arlo's mind for the rest of the day. That evening, Arlo decided to try something new. When he looked in the mirror, instead of saying, "Today was bad," he whispered, "Maybe tomorrow will be better." For the first time, he planted a golden seed. The next morning, the sky was bright and clear. Arlo walked to school with a small smile, repeating, "It's going to be a good day." And surprisingly, little things did go better. He found a shiny coin on the ground. His friends saved him a seat. Even the math quiz felt easier than usual. Over the next weeks, Arlo practiced positive thinking every day. When he made mistakes, he told himself, "I can learn from this." When he faced challenges, he said, "I will try my best." Slowly, something began to change inside him. He felt lighter, happier, more confident. One day, the school announced a speech competition. The moment he heard it, the old negative voice whispered, "You'll embarrass yourself. Don't even try." But then he remembered Mr. Hale's golden seed. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and replaced the thought. "I can do this. I will try." Arlo practiced every day. He made mistakes. He forgot lines. He stumbled over words. But instead of giving up, he kept repeating, one step at a time. The day of the competition arrived. Arlo stood on the stage, heart pounding, palms sweating. The crowd looked huge. For a moment, fear almost won. But then he remembered the golden seed, his positive thought. He smiled, took a breath, and spoke. His voice trembled at first, but soon he grew stronger. He talked about courage, hope, and believing in oneself. When he finished, the audience clapped loudly. Arlo did not win first place, but he won something far more valuable. He proved to himself that he could rise above fear. Mr. Hale hugged him proudly and whispered, "See, Arlo, your golden seed is growing." From that day on, Arlo became known as the boy with the bright heart. He still faced challenges, still made mistakes, still had bad days, but he approached everything with a new belief. Positive thinking does not guarantee success, but it gives you the power to try. Years later, Arlo grew up and became a counselor who taught children how to believe in themselves. He kept a small jar on his table filled with golden seeds. Whenever a child felt discouraged, he handed them one and said, "Plant this inside your mind. Let it grow." And in every heart that listened, a golden seed began to bloom, just like it had in Arlo. That is the power of positive thinking, the power to change your world from the inside out.